Welcome to IT Handy Guide tutorial. My name is Kevin. In this tutorial, I'm going to update the Apache version. Before I update the Apache version, we have to revise what is the Apache configuration file. So here is our Apache configuration file. You have to go to C drive, Apache, config, and here is httpd.config. Right click, edit with Notepad++. Over here, this one is our Apache configuration file. Firstly, you have to double check you have this line in the end. So we have this line in the end. Yes. What does that mean? The first line is the command. That means we are going to do the PHP configuration. Then we are going to load the module. What module? It's a PHP module. Where is it? This is the location of this module. The module is always DLL file, and PHP 8 means this is a PHP version 8. Apache 2_4 means this is Apache 2.4. So this is the module for PHP version 8 match Apache 2.4. After we load this module, then we can read the PHP file. This is the file. This is the file handler. This is the type handler. Most of people just type this line. They didn't type this line. And this line means our PHP module can read all the PHP file. If the extension name is PHP, then I can read that file. This is the type handler. Type handler means if the file type is PHP, then I can load that file. What's the difference between these two? Be honest with you, I don't know. But I always add these two. But most of people just add the first one. I'm not sure what's the difference, so I just add these two just to be secure. And the last line, you need to tell where is the PHP INI. PHP.ini is the PHP configuration file. And dir means directory. So you need to give where is the location of php.ini file. The php.ini file is under this folder. So you need to give the folder name, which is over here. Let me show you. You go to PHP, and this is the php.ini. It's under this folder. And the module, where's the module? You need to go to PHP, and PHP 8 is still in this folder. And this is the module. This is the PHP module. Okay, so that's all. Next one, you need to check your directory index. So this is the directory index. Okay. So what does that mean? If there's a place, it's called document root. Where is the document root? This is my document root. This location. Okay, this location is my document root. In document root folder, if there's a file is called index.php and there's other file is called default.php, which one will be the home page? The answer is index.php will be the home page because index.php is in front of the default.php. Okay, if there's a file is called default.php and we don't have this file, and if there's a file is called default.php and a home.php, which one will become the home page? The answer is default.php because default.php is in front of the home page, okay? In front of the home.php. Therefore, default.php is the home page. All right. So this one is just a change line symbol. If you don't have this symbol, then you have to be sure everything is in the same line. Because I want to change line, so I use this symbol. This is the directory index. Okay, directory index basically is a list of file name. If the file in document root match one of the file name in directory index, then that will be loaded as a home page. If you install Apache directly, index.php and all other, you can ignore this. Yeah, so this is the answer. The next one is document root. Okay, actually I should talk about the server root first. So this is the server root. In this place, I define a variable name is called srv_rrot, and this is the value of this variable. Okay, so this is a variable name, this is a variable value, and my server root is this variable. How can I use this variable? I use a $sign with a bracket and with the variable name. So therefore, the server root will equal to this value. Okay, so server root is under C Apache. It's under C Apache. So what is a server root? Server root is a path that contains a file of error, log, and central for server. Okay, so server root is the file for server. If you go to C Apache, you will see there's an error, all the variable, and there's a log, all the log. Okay, you can see all of this file for server. And if you go to the document root, so what is the document root? This is the document root. You will realize this is server root /ht document. So which means this one is the document root. So what is the document root? Document root is the path that the server will load your file to serve. That means your home page means under this folder. Okay, your home page, all of your PHP files should put into the document root. Okay, so this is the document root and server root. So next one is the server name. So this is your server name. Server name, you need to give a domain. This one is your domain, like www.example.com, like this. But at the moment, I don't have a domain name, so I use the local host. So this is your server name. And you need to give a port number as well. By default, that is port 80, but I changed to 888. If you double check this, you will realize I also listen to 888. If you want to change back to 80, you have to change this one to 80 and this one to 80 as well. Okay, so after you've done anything, you have to go to CMD, run as administrator. Over here, you have to go to bin, and you have to use httpd-t means test. So it will test your Apache configuration file. If there's no error, then it will return syntax OK. Okay, so after you done something in Apache configuration file, you should restart your service. You should restart your Apache service. And every time when you restart Apache service, I recommend you to restart MySQL service as well. The truth is you don't have to, but it doesn't really take too much time, so you can restart. Then after you've done that, you go to localhost. You go to localhost, and under the localhost, you will automatically to load. This is port 8888. And after you go to here, you have to double check your HT document. This is HT document. This is my document root. You have to double check your index.php. Okay, so you have to confirm you have a PHP info. Under the PHP info, you have to search MySQL. You have to confirm you have a MySQL artifact and you have an OpenSSL artifact. If you activate this too, that means your extension is totally fine. And next one is this. You can try to type a connection string, and this is your host address. Okay, so where is MySQL? MySQL is currently in my local, so this is the local host, and this is the username for MySQL. If you are not sure about your username and password, you go to MySQL Workbench over here, open it and log in. So if you go to administration, users and privilege, over here this is all the username you can use. At the moment, I am using test user, and this is the password. If you cannot confirm your password, you can change your password over here. Okay, you can change password over here if you like. After that, here is the database that I want to connect. That is my test DB1. Therefore, over here, this is my username, password, and this is the database name. So after I type the connection string, and I have to test if a connection fail, then return the error message, die. Die means don't do anything else, stop here. Okay, so if I didn't type a right password, it will show me an error message. If my connection string is working, then it will show me nice database connected. That's it. So after you test your connection string is working, then that means your PHP configuration and your Apache configuration is totally fine. In this case, you can close this one, and close everything. Okay, so now you are free to update. You are available to update the Apache version after you check every setting. So now you are going to Apache for Windows. If you search Apache for Windows, the first one you can choose. Okay, and here are all the sources that you can download Apache. Look at this. This is actually a bundle tool. It will not only install Apache, but also install MySQL and PHP. But I want to install Apache only. Therefore, I choose Apache Launch. In the Apache Launch, they say you have to install Virtual C++ before you install Apache. I'm pretty sure I installed Virtual C++ already, so I can download the Apache. So we have a 64-bit and 32-bit. I'm going to choose a 64-bit. It will be a zip file like this. After I download, then I'm ready to install. Before you install Apache, you have to stop everything. So you go to the service. You go to the service. What you are going to do is, I'm going to do is to stop Apache and stop MySQL. So after I start the service, then I'm going to here try to change the Apache 24 to old. I'm going to copy this one. I assume this is the latest one. I copy this one to here. It will say no, you can't copy. Therefore, in this case, I'm going to create a new folder and copy to a new folder, unzip to the new folder. Over here, I'm going to click in and take this out and delete new folder. F5. So now I have a new version and the old version. And you have to double check your version. Go to the old version, go to the bin. In here, right click, property, then you can see the detail. So this is the old version. The truth is, I didn't install the old version in the beginning, so you will see the old version is 2.4.54 and the new version is also the same things, but you just assume this is the old version. Okay, let me go to a new version. So over here, I don't need this text file, so I can delete it. I go to the bin, I can check the version over here. So this is a version, the new version. Okay, after you double check the version is correct, okay, then you are going to do the update. So you need to compare the configuration file. So what you are going to do is you need to open the P4 merge. So in the P4 merge, your first file must be a new version, and your second file must be an old version configuration file. So this is my Apache configuration file for new version. This is the Apache configuration for old version. So I press OK. It will open this. On the left hand side, this is new version. Right hand side, this is old version. So I want to edit new version. So edit the file in left pane. And then you click this. They will show you where's the different. So this is a different. Here, in the new version, I listen to port 80, but new version I listen to port 80, but old version I listen to 8888. In this case, I want to use the value from old version, so I click the green one and go to next. Here, the same things. Old version use the local host port 8888, and I want to use the old value, so I click the green value and go into next. Here, directory index, I only have an index.html in the new version, but I want to use the value from the old version, so I click the green one. Okay, in the end of this file, I load the PHP as a module. I add the type handler and the file handler for PHP. I also give the PHP ini directories. So I want to copy this value from the old version, so I copy that. So in the end, I'm pretty sure I've done, so I press save. So there's no more different. I can close that. So after I close that, I'm going to a new version, go to the configure, double check the configure file. So I need to check AAA. So that is listen to AAAA. This one is server name AAAA. I need to double check the directory directory index. Okay, this is directory index. I need to check in the end of this file. I have this 4 line, and that is fine for me. This is what I have just done. Just need to double check. Okay, so after you use the p4 merge, then what you have to do is you have to confirm you have this into the environment variable. So you need to go to here, copy this path, go to the list PC property, advanced system setting, environment variable, system variable, search path, edit. You have to confirm you have an Apache bin over here. After you've done this, then you have to open CMD, right click, run as administrator, yes. Over here, type path. You have to confirm you have Apache bin over here. Then that means you set up successfully. Now, what I'm going to do is, at the moment, can you close this one? At the moment, I have an Apache service over here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uninstall Apache service, because I need to uninstall and install again in order to do the update. So I need to go to here, copy this, and then come to the command line, paste. Okay, let me copy again. And then come back to here, paste. Okay, I need to uninstall, so -K means enforce to uninstall. So I just uninstall the service, so I don't have any Apache service right now, and then I'm going to install again. So now I'm going to install a new version. So this is a new version. Alright, so I just uninstall and install again. After I've done that, then I need to copy the file. Okay, so you should start Apache and you should restart MySQL as well. Okay, you can start MySQL now. Alright, after you've done that, then you can close this one. Okay, left and right, C drive. In the left hand side, I open, sorry, not this one. I open a new version. Right hand side, I open an old version. I need to go to the document root. This is the document root. I copy all the file from the old version, and I delete this file in the new version. I copy all the file from the old version to the new version. it will take a while to copy everything. See, what I have done is I copy the PHP myadmin and the two index file. It will take a while. So you need to copy everything from the old version to the new version. After you've done that, you better to restart your Apache service and better to restart your MySQL service. And then double check your local host and double check your PHP info have MySQL and also have OpenSSL. And then you can delete your old version afterwards. Okay, just wait this. It won't take too long. So try to be prepared. So I'm going to Service Manager. Okay, so this is my Service Manager. It's still copy. Just wait for a moment. Okay, I can also try to open a Google Chrome just to be prepared. Alright, it actually copied everything. I can close the old version folder. So this is a new version document root. And then I'm going to restart Apache. Then I'm going to restart MySQL. In the document root, try to open index.php. Put into the right hand side. Okay, I just restart the service of Apache, also restart the service of MySQL, so I can close this one. So in the Google Chrome, I try to type localhost. And I'm pretty sure my port number is 8888. Okay, I just successfully to load index.php. If you are not believe that, you can try to type a hello world 2. It will say hello world 2. It didn't say 2. Why? Okay. Oh, because I didn't save. So now it's hello world 2. So I change it back and save. So now it become hello world again. So I'm pretty sure this is this file. Okay, you need to double check your PHP info. This is PHP info. You need to double check you have MySQL. You also have OpenSSL. That means you are fine. And over here, you need to give a connection string a try if your PHP can connect MySQL. So you open a workbench, MySQL workbench. So here, where is your MySQL? MySQL is currently in the local machine, so I type localhost. And this is the username and password under MySQL. If you are not sure, you go to Workbench, connect the root. I type wrong password. Okay, so you go to Administration, User and Privilege. Here are all the users you can have. I'm going to use test user. If you are not sure about your password, you can change your password here. So this is my username and password. So what database do you want to connect? You go to the schema. I want to connect to the mytestdb1. So here is my testdb1. So this is my connection string. Okay, so after I connect, if the connection fail, tell me the error message and die. Die means don't do anything else. Stop here. Okay, so I'm going to change my password. So that return me the error message. That means my password is wrong. So I come back again. So now, because my connection didn't fail, so it tell me nice database connected, like this. Okay, so after I try this connection string, so I'm pretty sure my PHP can connect to MySQL. So I'm pretty sure my Apache is fine. So I'm going to close this one, close that, and close this as well. Okay, come back to here. So I double check my PHP is totally fine. So now I'm going to delete the old version. So I go to the C drive. Here is Apache old. So I'm going to delete this one. Press yes. Okay, so this is how you update Apache version. I hope you enjoy my tutorial. Have a good day.